Good evening, everyone. Seems strange not having amjad around. She's put a comment in thing and all sorts. So, yeah, we've got the one watching. Hello to the one watching. Mr. P's just washing some pots and making a coffee. So, the link is up in, pinned it and everything. So, we'll wait for people to come in. So, I'm going to say hello. I wonder if he's on plane. I don't know exactly what time his flight were. He did say it was tonight, this evening, so I don't know. So yeah, it's going to be quiet without amjad. So there you go. I'll wait for a few more people to come in because we have had a bit of excitement today. A little bit. Nothing to write home about. So I'll wait for people coming in. And I heard that in here.
Sorry, I can't help it. I needed to go.
Yeah. Hi, Terry. Well, if I can hear it, I'm sure everybody else can. It's all right, Terry's just farted. And he's in the kitchen. And I heard it, so... Oh, dear. Yeah. So, but yeah. I mean, I'm all for sort of, letting rip. But, yeah. Oh, Debbie. Sorry about that. So yeah, it was a good night last night. We had a good laugh. Same as I say, eh? Yeah, we've had a bit of excitement, but nothing right really. Well, we class it as excitement because never goes off around here. So how are you, Terry? Hope you're well. I had a message from Tracy earlier on. She's had a bit of a mishap, let's just say. I'm not going to say what, because it's not my place to, but yeah, she's had a bit of a mishap. Oh dear, I keep yawning. All this sort of lack of sleep's catching up with me. Anyway, I forgot what I was going to say now. So yeah, she messaged me earlier on. But we'll wait and see if she comes in. Yeah, there's only Terry in at the moment. Well, there's only Terry in the comments, but there's 5 people in. But same as I say, Terry, it's not my place to discuss it. I'm just sort of saying, she had a bit of a mishap. So, but, I hope she comes in, and lets me know she's all right. She was a bit shook up. So, yeah. But, oh, yes, excuse me, Terry. I can't stop yawning. But, you see, my problem is, it's not, how can I put it? I fall asleep easy enough initially when we go to bed. It's the fact that I'm up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down all night. And it's sort of like broken sleep, isn't it? And we're being such a light sleeper, you know, anything sort of, you know, and that wind last week. I think that night I hardly slept a wink. You know, I must have only had a couple of hours because it was right bad, and I could hear every, you know, crash bang. Hi, Scotty, how are you? So, but yeah. So sort of, I don't know. I don't know whether it's me age, whether it's me, you know, health conditions. I don't know, but I'm up and down all night. And it's sort of, it's worse than having no sleep, is having broken sleep all the time. So, so how long you got to go now, Terry? You must be pretty close. So that's it. Chris is just making a coffee. Sort of calmed down a bit since last night. Yeah. But yeah, I've been on Amazon today, Scotty, looking things up. So just sort of answer me a question. Which do you think's the best? The wireless ones that run on Wi-Fi or wired ones? I mean, Scotty knows what I'm talking about. But halfway there. So you're like just, 20 weeks. So yeah, Scotty understands what I'm talking about. But I have been sort of looking on Amazon today, let's just say, because there was something happened today. Yeah, we had a knock on door. Chris went to the door, and it was police. So she says, "Well, I noticed you've got a Ring doorbell, and the guy that owns that car across there had his tyres slashed. Wondering if you've got any footage, blah, blah, blah." Hiya, Joelle. So, yeah, Chris says, well, what people don't understand, he says it's a Ring doorbell. It's not actually, it's got a camera on it, but it's not a CCTV camera. It's a Ring doorbell. And it's sort of, it can only sort of detect people coming to your front door and coming up your path and blah, 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 blah. So he says that is something even a CCTV camera might find hard to pick up, being that far away. So she just toddled off, and she says to me, do you know if any of your neighbours have got CCTV? And Chris says, well, you've only got to look on fronts. He says, nobody's got CCTV in our, So what can you do? Same as I said to Chris, though, it's, in essence, the person that slashed his tyres has, virtually got away with it, because at the end of the day, she said other day, they know who's done it. But there again, it's their word against hers, unless they've got any evidence. And that's obviously what police come knocking on the door for. So yes, we've had a visit from the bill today. But, well, weren't a problem. She just wondered, where's having Ring doorbell, if it had picked anything up, and we just said no. It's a Ring doorbell, not a CCTV camera. End of story. But anyway, some as I say, because we were only sort of ones.
Yeah, I thought to myself, what for done? Didn't really should have got the one.
Ah, yeah, I have seen some about that price.
What's that?
I asked Scotty which is best, the wired.
Sorry, that's my arm.
Yeah, the wired ones or the Wi-Fi ones.
What?
He said,
CCTV.
uh-huh.
Oh.
But yeah, I mean, they do have some a bit cheaper, about 20 quid, I think. But same as I said to Chris, I mean, can you imagine what sort of, you know, they're probably not very good quality images, if you know what I mean, if they're that cheap. So, but, so if you buy a used one, it's a lot cheaper than if you buy a brand new one. Hi, partner. How are you?
Hello, Pocket.
So the only problem is this, Scotty. If you buy a used one, why they sent it back in first place? Partner's just come in as well. Oh God, me and Chris were having a right laugh last night. Got them scales out, and I commenced to put the batteries in it that came with the scales. So sat there and I'm untering and chuffing away. And Chris says, "What's up?" I says, "They don't work." I says, "I put these batteries in." I says, "And you know, they're dead as a dodo." So luckily, I got some batteries because I've got a tin, you know, like where I keep like spare batteries in. So I put like 2 virtually brand new batteries in. Hey presto, they worked straight away. They were dud batteries, and if you see its date on them, yeah. But this is the thing, when you know, before I put them actually in the things, they were all sealed up. Yeah, they look like they've been dragged through an edge backwards. Let me have a look, see if I can. I mean, just look at that. This is the actual batteries that they've sent. Now, don't they look as rough as? Says Chris, there's no wonder why they don't work. Yeah. So yeah, you know, yeah. So much for batteries that come with scales. Yeah, only one place for them, and that's it. Bin. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, we see. Same as I says to Chris. Itchy nose. I've always got a tin of AA batteries and AAA batteries.
Oh, hello, Georgie lad.
But yeah, says to Chris, says, "Hi, George. These are batteries that they've sent with these scales. You know what I mean?" So yeah, I only took one look. I says, "There's no wonder they don't work." Hello. I'm laughing at what George just put. It's hello. Did you have a bit of a stutter there, George?
Hello.
Yeah. But the thing that I couldn't understand was they were still like, you know, that cellophane wrapping that they've got. I mean, I'll show you they work perfectly now. Now I've put some of my batteries in.
The way drums out there.
Even says hello. Anyway, that's just to prove that they do work, but I've had to put my own batteries in. So yeah. I mean, same as I said to Chris, I mean, I'll probably, you know, get some use out of them, you know, like what, just like small amounts of things, you know what I mean? I don't know. Like cocoa powder and things like that. So, well, you know, I mean, they weren't really expensive, but yeah, I've used them anyway. So, cheers. But anyway, same as I say, I says to Chris last night, I says, well, you weren't to know. You know, bless him, bought me a set of scales, George, and they look more like dealer's scales to me. Now, can you imagine me sticking that thing? It's like got two, well, yeah, they things that you're supposed to weigh your stuff out in. Can you imagine me weighing my stuff out with them? Yeah. Yeah, they the actual scales, and then things that, well, actually fit on. But yeah, I mean, it'll do for like small amounts of stuff, you know, 2 or 3. So we had a right laugh about it last night, George. Because when I were doing my baking, well, when I were weighing my stuff out on Monday, bang it up ghost. So Chris ordered me some, and they come. That's what come yesterday. So I says to him, I says, did you type in? I says, kitchen weighing scales. He went, oh no. And that's what's come. But bless him. I says, well, you know, in future, I says, leave ordering baking stuff to me. I've got like pinkish on tonight, Joe. I've had a lot of trouble with like, you know, with weather and dry chapped skin. So I can't find my chapstick, so I just put some lip gloss on. And as well tonight, I noticed my lips were a bit purple, so you know what I mean. I don't know whether it's because of weather or not. I don't know. I mean. Basically, I got pulled to pieces last night saying I were, you know, starting my drug lord career, you know what I mean? Weighing my little, yeah, same as Gordo says, my little baggies out. But hey ho. It's gave us all a laugh, Mr. P's mistake. But hey ho. So yeah, so I sort of, I looked on Amazon and I went, this is what, you know, the sort that you need. So yeah, I'll just show you the ones that I've.
Oh, that's just doing tomorrow's news.
I did that last night. No, they were off Amazon, but Chris didn't know where he was looking for, George. He just typed in scales, and that's what he ordered.
Weighing scales for drugs, and that's what I mean. Weighing scales for cooking, and that's what cool.
Yeah, and I says to him, I says, did you type in kitchen scales? And he went, oh, no. No. Well, leave it to me in future.
Okay. I mean, what?
So these are the ones that I'm thinking of ordering. The ones that I'd chosen were like black, but actually the red ones is cheaper. So yeah, they the sort I need, George. Sort of weighing scales I need, you know. But yeah. So now he knows. Now I've sort of sent him a link, and I says, "This is sort I need." Oh, But yeah, when package, well, when guy knocked on the door and handed Chris package, and he says, "These don't seem very big for a pair of scales." Oh dear me, but not to worry.
It's sufficient evidence.
But yeah. Oh yeah, we've had coppers knocking on the door today, partners. They must have seen your what's it newsflash last night. Now, basically, can you remember saying that guy had his tyres slashed? Well, obviously, because we've got Ring doorbell, knocking on the door. Obviously, you know, one of your neighbours has had the tyres slashed on the car. We wondered if your Ring doorbell had caught anything on its camera. Hiya, Tommy.
Well, when I showed that footage, I had to delete the bits where I was carrying in the bags of the white powder.
Yeah. Anyway, so he says, "I'm sorry, Duck." He says, "But it's only a Ring doorbell. It's not. It has got a camera on it, but it's like to protect or me see anybody that's coming towards my front door or up my path, etc." He says it ain't got a very wide. He says it won't pick that up anyway. So basically, she says, "Well, do you know if any of your neighbours has got CCTV?" He says, "What?" She says, Chris says, "Well, have a look." He says, "Can you see any cameras on outside or anybody?" She went, "No." So he says, "Well, yeah, he answered your own question there." So, and the same as I said to Chris, because they've only done them on one side. And same as I said to Chris, they probably knew that none of us had got CCTV, so they could be seen on CCTV. So that's why they've only slashed one side. So yeah, same as I said to Chris, she said she knew who had done it, but it's having the evidence to charge them with anything. Because same as Chris says, at the end of the day, it's criminal damage, isn't it? You know, it's all right her saying, "Well, it's such and such over there." They've got to have evidence to back it up, which, I mean...
CCTV services, new business adventure.
Yeah, he's got to put next door one up. Same as I said to Chris, I says they must have been crafty and thought, well, just to one side where nobody can see me. So they've got, you know, nobody's gonna, yeah, it's a case of, you know, unless somebody's caught them in act or caught them on CCTV camera, you know, it's he said, she said, and no evidence to back it up. Oh, Tommy's saying I do because Amjad's not here. So yeah, so that was bitter excitement, you know. Coppers knocking on the door. So links up there if anybody wants to come on the panel instead of me waffling away to myself. So Chris's sister messaged him.
Oh, God.
He said, Jeremy said, "Oh God." And she says they're moving. And hi, Edward. Chilly jacket spud. Ooh. Meat jacket spud, yeah, but chilly, no. Anyway, so she messaged him on Messenger and she says, "Hi, Ted, how are you?" Barry, her husband, she says, "Well, we're moving." She says, "We're getting rid of, you know, as you do, like a load of junk." Well, not junk, but you know what I mean, a lot of things. So she says he's got some photography books if you want them. So Chris says, "Yeah, I'll have them." So she sends him postcode and house number. So anyway, off Chris Toodles comes back, and he was chuntering all while as soon as he come through the door. And I says, "What's up with you?" He went, "I went to that address and that postcode and everything that our Julie gave me." He says, "And I even knocked on the door." He says, "And this woman, this woman, hi Kirsty, this woman come to the door and he says, 'Oh, I'm looking for my sister. This is postcode and address and everything that she's gave me.'" Turns out she'd gave him an old address. So yeah, we had a laugh about it, really. You know what I mean? And Chris says, "Well, I thought I would go in a bit too lally." He says, "But it must run in family because it looks like our Julie's going like it and all." So yeah, so he'd had a wasted journey. He's going at weekend now. Now he's got right address. I says to Chris, I says, "Did that woman think you were a bit, or escaped from somewhere?" So yeah, he ended up knocking on this door. Oh, Scotty's had curry today. But yeah, he says, can this day get any worse? He says, I've been and knocked on total stranger's door, and he says Coppers has been. So quite an eventful day, actually. Yeah. He said, "You're not my sister." So we messaged him when he got back, and he says, "I went to that address you gave me." He says, "It's not your address." So anyway, so she gave it postcode again. And he says, "Well, that's not the same one as you gave me before." She says, "I know." She says, "I realised," she says, "I gave you wrong postcode and everything." Oh dear. Oh, I don't like hot Gordo. Chris Hart on trial, lol. But no, what it is, Edward, one of his neighbours across the way had his tyres slashed. And because we've got a Ring doorbell, they'd actually assume that it's going to catch everything. But it's only got a limited, so yeah, so she wanted to know if we got any footage. No. Anyway. And then he went on a wild goose chase to his sisters. Oh, that's the thing, I know. Sort of in the messages afterwards, she told him that husband's got a drone that he can have. I mean, same as Chris says, it might be one of these not very good ones, but hey ho. Doing a Johnny and getting it for note. So, but you see, I'm not a big curry fan. The only curry I can do is a korma. You know what I mean? It's and people say, oh well, you can't class that as curry because it's not hot. But yeah, that's the only thing that I can, like chili and things like that. I can't. Yeah. Plus, it gives you peace of mind as well. That's the thing, and that's the only reason why we sort of on about ordering one, and I just wanted somebody else's opinion, because I ain't got a clue. I was looking, and I says to Chris, I says, "This is all gobbledygook to me. As long as you've got you can connect it to your phone via Wi-Fi, and it don't take a lot of wiring. We just want something simple, but we want that peace of mind that obviously we him getting his tyres slashed. you know, you never know. So it's just peace of mind, really. And I think that's why a lot of people invest in CCTV. It's just that sort of bit. I know, you know, it's not going to stop them if they want to nick your car or slash your tyres, then, you know, they're going to do anyway. But it's just that peace of mind that, you know, so you're coming up, partners. Coming up, Scotty. Don't know whether Johnny will be in tonight. Trace had a little bit of a mishap earlier on. So, but the only thing I'm going to say is she had a bit of a fall. But, you know, I kept saying, go to hospital, go to hospital. She says she can't remember anything. So obviously that's a worrying sign. But she did say she got a baseball cap on and, you know, she went face first. And she says if it's a good job she got the baseball cap on. Otherwise, you know. Oh. So this is the thing. If it's a wireless one, do you still need a Wi-Fi for it, or am I being a bit stupid here? Because I've seen some with like antennae things on. So I don't know. See, I'm a bit thick when it comes to that sort of thing. She says she was shook up and her ankle hurt her and her foot. So basically, it might, you know, I urged just to go to hospital. I said she could have broke something. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know whether or not. I mean, because Johnny's normally in by now, so I mean, I don't know. I've not heard anything from her since. So I've been downloading recipes again. So, oh, here's one for partners. It's been on news tonight that there may be a 40 Towers comeback. So, and this one, vintage gingerbread cake. Hi Ted, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, this one, vintage gingerbread tray bake that I've been downloading some more recipes.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, you see, it's pity Tracy's not here.
Oh,
because this one is a very English, yeah. 99 cupcakes, and that's a flake that's in it.
nice.
With a chocolate centre. But Ted can't have it because he's diabetic.
Yeah, well, maybe a little.
So it's a 99 and a 99, Ted, in the UK.
Oh,
it's an ice cream cone with a flake stuck in top.
oh. Listen, I had an interesting story about you were talking about cops knocking on your door.
Yeah.
My wife inadvertently, my daughter used to live in my daughter does live in New York, and the area code there on the phone is 914, and she inadvertently dialed 911.
Oh God.
And when the dispatcher came on and said 911, what's your emergency, my wife hung up.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Yes. Well, when you do that, they they come anyway because they don't know what's going on.
Like Tracy Cole,
Next thing we know, we had 2 state troopers knocking on the door. We call them state troopers, the state police.
Yeah.
And I said, no, everything's fine. They said, no, we have to come in and check. Because I could be the perpetrator, I mean, for all they know.
Yeah.
They came in and said, so it's just the 2 of you living here. Everything's okay. And they walked around inside the house and they left. And my wife's going, oh, my God. It was embarrassing.
One wrong digit and
And we got 2 cars out here with the lights going, out in the yard at night. And
wow.
And the neighbors are probably all going like, what is going on over there?
As they murdered her or what?
What are the bishops up to today?
Yeah. Here's another one for you, Ted. Mint chocolate chip cupcakes.
Oh, love that.
Yeah, Edward says, say me, call 999 and hang up, and they still, they do that here.
Yeah, it's 999 over there.
Yeah.
911 is the thing.
Joel says, so it was like an action film.
Yeah.
Something similar to that.
So somebody slashing top. Oh, look at that.
Oh, raisin oatmeal cookies they are.
Ooh.
Might be able to indulge in some of them, Ted.
Yeah, I had some raisin oatmeal for breakfast this morning.
And this is a tres leche cake. Translated, it's 3 milks. You've got your normal milk, your evaporated milk, and condensed milk. So they 3 milks, and that's why it's called tres leche cake. I don't know where it originates from, you know, but it's like you make your sponge and then you soak the sponge in these 3 milks. So the sponge, the 3 milks soak through the sponge, and then you put sort of like a topping on it.
Huh.
But it's not very often I do things with oats in, but I thought, well, oatmeal raisin cookies, they're good for you, and
they're better for you than a lot of better for you than a lot of stuff.
That's it.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering, because Tracy had 4, Johnny's wife.
Oh yeah.
She messaged me and she says she'd had 4. Now Johnny's not here, and it's very funny that Johnny's not here at this at this time. So I'm sort of thinking my mind's working overtime as he took her to hospital because she said she'd hurt her foot, her ankle and her foot, and she says she couldn't put weight on it. So I'm wondering if he's took her down to hospital.
Huh? Maybe. Well, I hope she's all right.
I think he says, "Hi, Scotty." I think he says, she says she fell down about 4 stairs. Coming from a niece's house. And she says, I was just lucky. She says there was this lady helped her up. Yeah. And there were all these young kids around, and I says, well, you were lucky, because she says I dropped my phone. I says, well, you were lucky. I says these kids didn't nick off with your phone while you were in distress, because in US, but they would here.
Yeah.
Dr. Smith. Yes, Ted does. Look a lot like Santa.
Oh yeah.
Is that a new one then, or is that's the one I've been looking at?
So what are we looking at?
That's Netview. So
they are CCTV cameras.
Oh, and I see antennas on it, so it's wireless.
Wireless,
but
because that's what I've been asking Scotty about. Because we we're
Yeah.
having an
You can
option
hardwire it.
years,
Yeah.
and this guy having his tyre slag. Same as Chris says. Yeah, we've got the Ring doorbell, but it only detects somebody coming on to our front door. Nothing else. You know what I mean?
They have
Then
to be
it
standing
comes-
right in front of it.
Comes with
Yeah.
that bit, which I've only just today figured out what that actually does. That waterproofs your hardwire
Oh, your
internet
connection.
adapter.
Yeah.
Ah,
Because
okay.
the thing is, I've not had to worry about that because the other one's up in the loft and all that. But the one that's in the back garden, I can't run it through the window.
I'm think when it comes to electrics and things like that, Scotty, do you still have to wire it up then, even though it's sort of wireless? Or
There's your plug. Got your plug. So
Well, it has to have
literally just
power, I
powers it.
imagine.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
So-
got it because you see that's where I'm thinking, because in our passage there's like a double socket.
Yeah.
So we could probably wire ours to that.
Yeah.
And that sort of, you know,
Yeah,
that's
Literally
about,
just plugs in.
I'd say about a foot, 2 foot away from door. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
actual
that-
plug.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that'd probably be
Your plug standard plug length is fine for that then. Yeah.
yeah.
And they've even make it a little bit idiot proof to be able to mount it. They give you a sticker with all the holes lined up.
Oh, God.
And I still cocked up the
Ed,
which I could drill into the
Ed,
wall.
what's the zoom? You see, this is something I didn't even think about. I did look at one, and it says it's got like a 30-meter yeah. So I'm thinking, well, how far's 30 meters?
And it does do night vision as well.
Yeah, that one of them that I were looking at, it does like daytime vision and nighttime vision as well.
This is my live feed right now out the front.
Ooh.
And you can zoom it in so you can zoom it right in, and you've got audio, so you can communicate via it using the microphone. If you look at
Would you be able?
pulse.
I know I don't like keep bombarding you with questions. Would you be able to? Can you connect it up to a laptop, let's say?
No, it is via phone. But if you've got the smart speaker that begins with an A, it connects to that using the show.
Oh.
The A show. I'm not going to say it because I set mine off.
But
yeah, it works via that
with
as
an
well.
A and ends in an A.
Yeah, that one. And yeah, so you can have it.
Tommy
so
says,
what's going
what
on?
does he mean by what's zoom on it? What does that mean?
So can you zoom in? I think is what
Edward's
saying, and yes, you can.
Yeah. So would you say that it's got a 30-meter capability? Is that far enough? Sort of. Do you think that would be all right for us? What's the? I don't know what 30 meters is.
I'd say so. What does it actually say on this box, if anything? What's the features on this one? Let's go on Amazon and actually find it. It'd be easier.
But yeah, I mean, I'm a technophobe, Ted. I know nothing about electronics whatsoever. So some of these questions that I'm asking might seem a bit stupid. You know what I mean?
There's no such thing, Jeanette.
You know what I mean?
There's no such thing as a stupid question. If you don't know, you don't know.
I can wire a plug, but that's about it. That's my capability. You know what I mean? When it
yeah, I used to be a lot more competent than I am now.
It's also got the capability of putting a micro SD card in it to back up.
Okay, I was on stage for a little bit chatting. He wanted me to say hi and Brad.
Oh.
Right, so I was on there chatting for a little bit.
It's all right. We're just talking boring stuff like CCTV cameras. Like some of the I haven't. You know, when it
wide angle lens, 8
Kevin.
times digital zoom, and up to 20 meters night vision.
Yeah. Wow.
This
So
particular
that one I were looking at is that's at 30 meters. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
I mean, predominantly because you see, we in a row of 5 houses.
Yeah.
And the parking bays are in front of them houses. So if we put one on our gable end on here,
Yeah.
it'll be all right for car park and
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that don't sound like it's too much distance, really. So
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm no good at gauging distance. You know what what I mean?
it doesn't sound like it would be too big a distance.
You know what I mean?
Well,
give me
30 meters is pretty
baking
good.
ingredients
Yeah.
and grams and whatever. I'm in my element. But when it comes to stuff like that, I haven't got a clue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we do stuff by foot and yards over here, but I know about what a meter. I know what a meter is, so
It's like here. I mean, our old it's feet and inches and whatever.
Yeah.
But then sort of everybody were talking. It's like speed limit. You 30 miles an hour, but then a lot of cars are kilometers per hour.
KP. Yeah, KPH.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and it confuses the hell out of me. All this.
It's
this
very
metric
simple to
jargon.
actually set up as well. So, I mean, the most irritating bit about it is occasionally it goes, "Yeah, I'm not going to actually connect to the Wi-Fi," and then go wah 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 wah. It does stupid sound effects when you set it up. It goes
It does
originally,
sound effects.
and then it generates this VR code you've got to scan from on your phone. It goes ding dong. It's really daft. It's just like, why did they even think
Well,
this?
knowing Chris, if he were to install ours and it started doing that, he'd throw it across car park.
Yeah, my
You set it up before you
daughter-in-law
screw it to a wall. Just a good idea.
has a camera on her cat feeder. She can tell if the cat's by the cat feeder, and she can tell it.
Yeah.
She can tell her phone to drop some
Setting
food
up,
for the
that
cat.
flashes green. There's like a light there. That flashes green. So.
Edward says a man in Florida has been caught on CCTV stealing police car tyres. Police are reported to be working tirelessly to catch the thieves.
Oh, stop it! They're working tirelessly, huh?
Yeah.
That is partners.
Yeah.
They're
It
working
comes with a
tirelessly.
sticker
I don't know whether
code
it's
on it,
still
but
in, but I wanted to. Was talk the devil in the show to appear.
Oh, there you go.
Hiya, partner.
Partner.
Ted, Scotty and Crypto.
Did you hear what I said about the reviving towers after 40 years? Or they're thinking of reviving. Well, it's rumoured the bringing back faulty towers.
Is John Cleese involved?
Yes, and his daughter.
His daughter?
His daughter.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they're producing it or what, but it says him and his daughter are both involved.
Wow.
Okay.
And did you know that there was also a restaurant solely on the Faulty Towers theme? And they've got a bloke running around, Manuel, wherever his name is. And then there's a bloke sort of following shortly behind him that looks like John Cleese's, but they see it's solely dedicated to Faulty Towers, this restaurant.
Here we go. It says here on one of the news articles, his daughter is to write and star in it.
Oh.
The same daughter's mother was a Connie Booth.
So basically, they're going to be co-writing and co-starring in.
Yes, his daughter.
Yeah. I knew that it said on news program that they were both going to be involved in it.
Yeah, so they're basically going to be co-writers.
Towers.
And
I don't want to sound that thick or anything, but what is Faulty Towers actually for?
It's a
It's a
sitcom
TV
set in a
show.
hotel.
Comedy.
Oh, right,
You
okay.
were only a young
It's
baby
starring John
when
Cleese,
it
who
were
was
around.
the Monty Pythons.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
yes, yeah. I was wondering, I don't know.
Based down in Torquay.
It finished about I think it said 40 years ago.
I think it was.
Is that
probably about that,
where-
It was
that
mid
what-
1970s.
That building is where Paris is now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Bolton
That,
Tower.
yeah, that were exterior.
Yeah.
That were
John
used for
Cleese
exterior.
with it, and Sybil were his wife, and they owned the the
Yeah,
hotel.
around the establishment.
And Manuel with the man waiter.
It was a porter. It was like the hotel porter.
It actually
It
says on Wikipedia, as much as you can trust it, revived series 2023 present. Yeah.
But you see, when this news
Yeah, it
program would come on, it said
So it was on the 25th of
rumored-
October,
I've got
1979.
the Wikipedia link.
so. Yeah.
You've got to watch it.
Did
It
you?
is funny.
I was in
But remember,
America. Ted.
Remember, it was made in the
Yeah.
1970s, so
No, we don't.
bear that in
We
mind.
don't have that. Faulty Towers doesn't air over here. Never did.
Okay.
But
But
yeah,
that's very
it
strange.
said it last aired about 40 years ago. But anyway,
I've heard of it, and I know that you can probably watch it on, on one of the things on the Fire Stick on the TV.
yeah,
There's
you
probably a
probably
website.
find it on YouTube as well, Ted.
But if you're
Something
familiar
like
with
that,
Monty
yeah.
Python.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
he died with Andrew Sachs.
It was classed as a comedy sitcom.
Yes,
It was a sitcom.
Yeah.
It was,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah, I think
It's
I've seen
listen.
clips. I think I've seen clips of it. Yeah, and it was quite popular over your way.
That's one thing I
Quite
haven't
funny.
That
seen.
little waitress died in 2016.
Yeah.
I watched Monty Python and all that, but I've never seen
yeah,
it.
well, there's
Yeah,
the cat. There's this cat.
Oh,
with him.
love-
That's John Cleese, the tall man with Tash.
Yeah,
Sybil
love-
is on the end,
Yeah, Prunella
Love Monty
Scales.
Python.
and then other end is Manuel. I don't know who that is in the middle.
It's his ex-wife, Connie Booth.
Oh,
And
Yeah.
I think she's the mother of his daughter.
oh.
They did have a daughter. Yeah, she's actually American. Was Connie Booth?
Yeah.
But
Monty
Prunella
Python,
Scales,
The Search
she's
for the
knocking
Holy
on
Grail. Best movie ever.
90. She's got dementia, unfortunately.
Oh,
No.
Yeah, she's married to
Yeah. Just
oh God,
looking.
what's his name?
She quit acting in
Timothy West.
95.
married to who?
Prunella Scales. She's married to Timothy West, the
Oh,
actor,
yeah.
who was born in the same city as me.
There you go.
They'd have to find a new building to do Faulty Towers in, though, wouldn't they?
Yeah, but I mean,
Yeah, but not all the
now-
exterior shots and the actual building's long
what
gone.
I'm saying is, they
what I
probably
mean.
like
The Country Club in
it'd
Buckinghamshire.
be like an updated version of the old Faulty Towers Hotel. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? It'd probably be a bit updated. You know, if
Although it'd be pretty hilarious if they
They'll probably bring it
kind
into
of kept it
present day,
back
so
to us. It's like it's an old-fashioned hotel in 2023. So
Yeah, I got to step out,
Hi,
Jeanette.
hi,
My wife,
Johnny. I was
my wife's
getting
home.
worried.
my wife is home. I got to take off, guys. Thanks for
Okay,
having me.
then, thanks for popping up, Ted.
Thanks for having me.
All right, see you later, Ted.
Take care.
Let's have a look at.
But
I
yeah, I was
presume
getting worried,
Cynthia is
Johnny.
working on.
Tracy messaged me earlier on. A little
I've
crumble.
currently got a rather broken light.
But yeah, I mean, it's like all these different like you know the reviving. You know what I mean? All these programs that are reviving. As far as I'm concerned, they're never as good as the original.
No. A lot of things are not, are they?
If John Cleese is involved, hopefully it should be something like, because you read it Open All Hours, but it was the same writer, Roy Clark, so that's why it works.
Yeah.
I've heard
Yeah,
of that one.
if it's same writer, I think it will. It does have the potential to work.
But you know,
Well, no, it's not Cynthia. It's Camilla. It's his other daughter.
oh,
I thought he'd been doing it with Cynthia, because Cynthia is a. I said
No, it's Camilla.
it's
yeah,
Camilla,
it's
but that's to his Camilla's daughter to his second wife.
Yeah.
Cynthia was the daughter he had with Connie Booth.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
but it's just a case of waiting and seeing, really. I mean,
Should born in Indiana.
you know, I mean, if John Cleese and his daughter are sort of co-writing it, I mean, it's going to be.
Yeah.
It's all in the
Yeah,
development stages at the moment.
well, I wouldn't know because I've not seen it.
I'd say it worked.
I hope so. Yeah.
Can you crunch like quietly, please, Biscuit? Into his biscuits and all I can hear is.
There's a dog in it.
Biscuit eating his biscuit.
Yeah.
Is that why we call Biscuit?
No idea.
My dog decided she was going to take herself for a wander again today. I was like, hello. And she's there, just like, there must be something on the front grass, because she just will not stop sniffing one patch in the front grass as up.
Yeah, I've got a buddy there. To be fair.
I'm trying to get a dog's attention.
I was saying to everybody, Johnny, I've been really worried about it because she said that she couldn't remember now. You know what I mean? Yeah, if John Sullivan was still alive, they'd still be filming Only Fools and Horses. But you know what I mean?
I don't see that. I don't see that happening.
No.
That'll never happen.
No.
Not since John Sullivan died.
No. They kind of.
Yeah.
I think in a way they sort of vowed that
you can never create it out as good as Only Fools and Horses.
No.
You know, even
it
if
wouldn't work now with so many of the characters gone as well.
I mean, it's like All Hours has, you know, come back, and it's sort of, it's not saying we aren't Ronnie Barker. Yeah,
it's same writer, so
it's
I think
still
that's why
funny, but
it's brought into present day. So obviously, there is a bit of continuity, with characters. You've still got, you've got Granville, who's now inherited the shop from his late uncle.
And there is still reference to Arkwright and everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
I mean, it wouldn't be right if they didn't.
Obviously, Linda Barron appeared in it before she popped her clogs.
Yeah. I know. So as I say, Ronnie Barker were in it. He's
Johnny Vegas is in it as well.
Hey?
Johnny Vegas is in it.
Is in what?
He's in Still Open All Hours. He's in Still Open All Hours. Yeah, plays Eric.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Johnny Vegas.
You can tell Crypto doesn't watch TV, can't you?
Well, I must say, I ain't got Scooby Doo because I haven't watched it. So, but
I remember him in Ideal because Andrew Lee Potts is in Ideal, and I've met him. He's from Primeval.
Yeah, he is from Primeval.
Monkey.
Monkey. I've got a PG Tips monkey somewhere.
Yeah, voiced Monkey. Ben Miller. Of Armstrong and Miller. There was also Boffin, Johnny English films.
Yeah.
Edward says what happened to Dalston and Rodney's daughter. Hiya, James. But yeah, I mean, it still wouldn't be the same though, would it? Even if they did like a spin-off with like Del's son.
But without John Sullivan, it wouldn't.
They did do the Rock and Chips thing, didn't they?
Wouldn't able to.
Yeah, they did that Rock and Chips thing.
But
like a prequel or something.
Yeah, that was like pre.
I know there's a spin-off Green Grass. With Boise. Good evening, Del Boy. The late John Chalice. Actually, he was in Open All Hours. with John
See,
Kelly.
a lot of them that were in Only Fools and Horses have passed. A lot of them have passed away as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, because they were original Grandad. I mean, he
Uncle
passed
Albert.
away, and then Uncle Albert replaced Grandad, and then he passed away.
Join the war.
I was in the Navy, though, boy. Yeah, never ship
thing
him on
is,
the film.
There's only ever 3 episodes of Rocket Chips anyway. So.
But you know what I mean? And same as Chris says, he always relates to Only Fools and Horses when it was that last episode where they became millionaires. Now, they did a spin-off after that.
No, they did another one where they lost it all, didn't they?
Yeah. And they were like, you know, one that where, you know, they ended up back at same flat, you know, because they'd lost all the money.
Right, I take that back because that was actually written by John Sullivan anyway, with Rock and Chips. So,
I
but
just always remember the one with
I
the
forgot
shadow
what year he died. So.
Wasn't that the
Okay. Hang on.
one that the Trotter's parents? Yeah.
Green screen's playing up.
Do you watch a Retro Restore?
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi,
Joel.
Hi, Joel.
Janet, Scotty Buckness, and everyone in the chat.
Hello.
There we go.
There you go.
I got the model.
No, this is a part of British culture, Joel.
So
He's a bit playboard, but
yeah, Only Fools and Horses.
Their mode of transport was
It was
the Reliant Supervan.
the doors do actually open on it too. I don't think the back door does. Oh, the back door does open.
But there's a I mentioned Retro Restore. He's actually restoring a van.
Yeah, I know.
He's making it a trotter van.
But he's not in a rush to complete it because it's only go up in money. Yeah.
Well, that's it. Yeah, we'll only appreciate and value will the Reliant
Exactly.
Supervan. Oh, there was a guy. He restored one, but he didn't turn it into a trotter van. He kept it original.
Yeah.
You won't believe what his name is. It's called Elvis. Would you believe? No, his name's Elvis. Elvis Payne. But, and he actually bought it not far away from me in Brighouse, which is basically next town from me.
Not that Elvis that comes on.
No, it's not. That's not him. It's not the same guy. Definitely not. You mean the wheeler dealers mechanic?
Oh yeah. I couldn't
Well, that's not his real name. His name's Mark Priestley, but everyone calls him Elvis. Obviously, a reference to the king.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Our seashell back together again. This is gonna be fun. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. The thing is, the shell which I ordered hasn't.
It's Reliant, Robin. You wouldn't say Focus Ford or Vauxhall Astra. Get it right. Reliant's a make, and Robin was just one of many models they used to sell.
Yeah,
they're actually cutting edge of glass fibre technology.
But I mean, they used to do like a 4-wheel version as well.
Yeah, they did. That was the kitten. Also the Fox as well.
Yeah.
Can you imagine something like that being involved in an accident? It just falls.
It's still on YouTube.
I think
the
that's
guy
what's
who's
killed it all off.
I don't know if you know, the guy that's bought Foxanne has actually got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just randomly popped up.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's
There's
very.
another guy that's bought one of his other cars, that Hugo Sana. Oh, what's going on here?
Oh,
very unsafe, you know, back in the day. Well, they would be today.
Only if you're Jeremy Clarkson.
Well, yeah, well.
Safety regulations.
But, yeah, you know what I mean? You imagine a fiberglass car being in an accident with, you know, such as Partner's car behind him.
Yeah.
It'd just like fold.
I'm having problems with this. Broken front spring. I can't fit the new spring because I can't compress the spring enough. So I'm going to turn that job over to my local garage. And now I found rust in the rear subframe. Apparently, it's a common problem. If I take it to deal, you're talking $3,000.
There's a
much?
show of a freewheeler.
If I took it to a dealer and paid them, apparently it's about £500 for a subframe and £2,700 for labour. But I've been looking on Mercedes forums, and apparently a lot of them have replaced it for free because Mercedes offer a 30-year anti-corrosion warranty. The car's only 30-year-old.
How old is it?
It's only 13-year-old. It was registered at the beginning of 2009.
I Tim. But yeah.
But there's this guy. I think he's pushing for them to be done for free, and quite a few people have had theirs replaced for free. So,
there you go.
but me, I just got a used one off of eBay, fitted it myself, get a complete subframe with
but yeah, I mean, when you were saying you were having trouble decompressing them springs, it can be a bit dangerous.
Well, the thing is, my spring compressors can't compress the spring enough.
Yeah,
it's a sports, which basically got the AMG suspension, but I can't compress the spring enough with my spring compressors. So
it needs specialist place that's
because I've just got those sort of generic ones you can get from motor factors. They don't work with these.
Well, obviously a garage has got a lot stronger. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it'll do me a favour and compress the spring so I can fit it. I took a strut off and that. I should have seen spring. It's literally snapped, broken. It was bad.
So because that snapped, in turn, could that have done any damage anywhere else?
Well, it's not damaged anything else. No.
So I thought we'd been. What did you say? What front ones?
Right, it was the right front spring that snapped.
Because I mean, same as to say, I know nothing about cars, and I thought we snapping. I wondered if it could have done damage.
What the potential to do was a damage, like puncture a tyre.
Yeah.
You get jagged end spring where it's broken. If that penetrates the side wall at tyres.
So basically, were you driving and it just went clunk?
Well, sorry. No, I've been hearing a bit of a noise and it just suddenly got worse.
Oh. So it didn't sort of just go all of a sudden. You sort of knew there was something wrong.
I heard a bit of a noise.
I
better investigate a bit further.
I know I meant to ask you, Crypto. Did your snake eat its mass?
No, it's not eaten 5 weeks. I just got some new mice.
Oh.
So,
Yikes.
eat again.
Well, it went through a stage where it was like that before, weren't it?
Yeah, I don't know if it goes through fads or maybe it was a bad batch. You just didn't want them. I couldn't tell. I've never got one.
No idea.
I changed the tank again and checked the heat. The heat map. Checked everything's all working out there. So it's drinking water and everything still. So it's not like moving about.
Well, I mean,
they can go for a few months without eating. I think that once you get to like the 3 months without eating, that's when you really have to start worrying. You know what I mean? When it's like really far.
Edward says normally cars break at the wrong time. You're telling me? We've had our cars break down at the most opportune times.
Yeah.
But I mean, we're partners. He's got one to four.
Aside from
Without the Volvo,
kind of.
Now the Mercedes immobilised.
I mean, if you get what I mean.
I didn't catch that, Crypto.
No, I said I've been going through some of the problem that we had and coming to things. I can talk to you afterwards, but This is a plan in action anyway.
Oh, that's good. That's good. But you know, it's like this. I mean, before pre-mobility car, when my mum were in and out of hospital, we had what were it, a Renault Megane or something like that. Oh my word! It was totally unreliable. It made horrendous weird noises. And we went over to the nursing home once my mum was transferred to the nursing home. Just got in it one day and it won't start. So I don't know, you know, I don't know what were wrong with it anyway. So, you know, we had to do without it for a bit, and then we got this one that we've got now.
The only thing I know about cars is hopefully it'll take us from A to B.
Yeah, that's me, Crypto. It's got 4 wheels and a steering wheel, and that's it. Yeah. Edward says he's got a Ford Galaxy Titanium 2011 and waiting for it to come out from an engine rebuild. It cost $2,000. It would definitely car, Edward. Yeah, definitely car. But this is the thing. When you, I mean, I don't know whether partners still agree with me or not, but cars can be money pits. You know what I mean?
Some cars can.
You know what I mean?
Well, means that I could get one with Cameron, but it's, I mean, yeah, you get a car free, you still got to pay everything else on top of it.
But this is the thing. This is the thing, Crypto. When I first started getting the pips, I was getting the standard rate on both of them, right? Well, then my health deteriorated, so I went back to pips and I says, well, look, things has got worse, blah, blah, blah. So they reassessed me and said that I'd got the I rate on both of them. So then they said to me, well, with you getting I rate on both of them, did you know you were entitled to a mobility car?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting told.
But I never had that extra money, so I don't miss it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never had that extra money in first place, so I don't miss it. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay for your MOT. Obviously, you get a brand new car, and you don't have to have it MOT for 3 years.
You still have to pay for like your road insurance. You still have to pay for everything else, don't you? You still have to,
you don't pay for nothing. You don't pay insurance. You don't pay road tax or nothing. Only thing you got, and you get RAC cover as well for nothing. This phone, they give you a card, and if you get a chip in your windscreen, you just phone this windscreen place. If you come out like this guy's had his tyre slash, if we were to go out tomorrow and find a tyre slash, you just ring them up. They'll send somebody out and come and fit new tyres. You know what I mean? Same with vandalism. If it gets vandalised, then they'll come out and assess damage, and you know, you don't pay for anything apart from petrol that you put in it.
All right, yeah, I thought there was like some part that you would have to pay for, you know.
No, you don't have to pay for nothing at all. Not insurance, you know, and you get RAC cover thrown in. Everything, every base is covered basically. You've just got to put your fuel in your petrol and away you go, and you get a brand new car every 3 years. But the only thing at the moment is the demand for cars because of Brexit and all this crap. You know, they're having a lot of people having to wait long periods of time for cars. So yeah, no, you don't
like
pay it.
My son is mobile, but because of the way he is, I've been advised to basically get the higher one. Like they said, he needs resetting. They said there's children here that, well, there's adults.
But anyway, same as I said to you, I was on the normal rate, standard rate on both of them, and then I got as though my knees and everything.
Well, they're saying he should be on high rate on all of them. He is on some of them, but not.
But this is the thing. They reassessed me and gave me the enhanced rate on both of them, which enables you to get a disability car.
Yeah, it's like Cameron's not disabled anyway. It's mental.
Yeah. But this is the thing, Crypto. How can I put it? It's not. Is not. I hate saying this. Is not a normal run-of-the-mill guy. Because let's face it, he is an adult in certain people's eyes, but with autism, he hasn't got. Now, this is the thing, and one of the questions would he be able to? Would he be able to prepare himself a meal?
No.
There you go. That's the sort of thing that they'll ask you. Can he get on a bus by himself? No. So the only thing I can say to you, Crypto, is go for it. You know what I mean? Ask for him to be reassessed, and it's because he needs constant care. And he can't do these things for himself, that he'd probably get the enhanced part of it.
He can only do basic things like, I mean, he can put a toast in the oven and do all that, but he can't actually like cook on the.
Well, you see, one of the questions is, could you leave
him alone?
No.
Definitely not.
And the fact that is, I mean, I still call it a statement, but it's called something else now. Because see, Callum's what I call's got a statement, but it's something different now. I don't know anyway. I don't know what it's called now. But Callum's had a statement since he was 3 years old, and basically.
Basically saying that you've got autism or not? I don't know what you mean.
Well, you see, Callum has never had a definitive diagnosis.
Diagnosis, yes, I know. Yeah, what you mean. You mean he's not been actually there's no with autism. I know it's not really a spectrum. It's
but you see, all you've got to do.
Say like a 50p shape. They just say like if you're the.
All you've got to do is make a list of all the people that are involved with Cameron. You know, his school, his a social worker, or you just write a list down of all the people that are involved in his care.
I am going to he's getting reassessed because I'm going to get him tested for ADHD as well.
Well, you see, I was talking to Bella the other day, and we were talking about that because her grandson, he's got.
With it, yeah.
Her grandson has got Asperger's as well as autism, and she says, I ever thought Callum might have this ADHD. I says, well, no. I says, we've had that many things flung at us, you know, what it could be, hypermobility or dyspraxia, you know what I mean? But we've never, ever had a definitive diagnosis. And it's been under a paediatrician since he was 3 years old.
Yeah, I think we've kind of had that where it's not been. I mean, he didn't say he had autism until he was like, say, 7, 8.
But
Alright,
they,
but it should take a
they've
little
only
while
got
for
to
that.
they've only got to look at his GP notes or his hospital notes or whatever, you know, whoever is under. They've only got to look at that to know
Yeah.
that it can't function as a fully grown adult, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, Cameron can't do that as well.
This is what I'm saying. He depends on you and whoever else looks after him for his care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, all you've got to do is not on any medication. Did you say?
No, not at the moment, but they're looking into actually thinking, does he need to go on it as well? They're also looking into that.
Well, you see, that's another thing that you could put down. They're looking into sort of a medication that they can give him. You've just got to. I mean, what all they'll do is get in touch with your GP, look at his background and all specialists that he's under, and you know,
well,
you should.
said that they said. Because I said sometimes they're funny about giving medication to people, you know, with autism and that. And he said, well, he's an adult, so they're not as bad on adults, apparently. But yeah, more likely to actually look into it.
I look at it this way. Yeah, you don't like giving your children medication.
Well, you don't really, but if it's going to help, like...
That's what I was going to say, but if it helps them, you know, I'm all for it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they were just concerned about, can he still go on, like, bike rides? Can he still do function and stuff with being on that? No, they do put him on.
But, yeah, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, Crypto, that's your prerogative, you know, whether you want him on medication or you don't, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, I mean, funny thing is, when Callum went through that period in 2017 where he weren't eating, he weren't sleeping or anything, we took him to the doctor because we thought he were having like a nervous breakdown.
Oh yeah.
And we took him to the doctors and she says, well, I'm sorry. She says, he intaked it because it was just before his 18th birthday. I'm sorry, we can't give him any medication because he's not 18. And basically, we were under his tether. We just didn't know what to do because they weren't sleeping, they weren't eating. They were getting like paranoia, as you'd call it.
Ours would be more looking for with his aggression, because he's very aggressive. That means
yeah.
Down.
Yeah, I was going to say basically, it could do with something to calm him down. Anyway, so Chris, you know, took him to this pharmacy on a Saturday morning near us. And Callum went with him, and you know how they've got these little waiting rooms where you can go when you want to discuss something private or whatever. So Chris went in with him and told this pharmacist everything. Have you been to the doctor's with him? And he says, yeah, I've been, you know, shitload of times, and they don't seem to want to do out for him.
Yeah, I can't get that.
And they prescribed him anything, and he says, well, they make the excuse that because he weren't 18, they couldn't prescribe him out. And this pharmacist laughed, and he says, no, it's not. It's not true. Anyway, we went down the herbal method route. So we got him some anti-stress herbal tablets, and it's called Sleep Aid, I think it is, and that's an herbal remedy. And I says, well, once we can get his sleep pattern more regular, then he'll start getting better. And it did work. Because I mean, it's not on a
your mind function better if you're getting better.
Yeah. And basically,
he wasn't able to express his emotions and his feelings. He wasn't able to say what he had as well.
It weren't that, Joel. I mean, it was that because he started off with panic attacks, and then it progressed on to full-out stressed out, and
You
then
know
it
what else is
progressed
the house
on
for it,
to full-on anxiety. Everybody, nobody liked him. Everybody were after him. It was like I said it was like
It was a
paranoia.
nervous breakdown when you're in panic and when you.
I think with my son's case, it's more of like struggling with that, not Jeanette's. My son's it's more like he struggles to express himself. It's more him that has that problem also.
Have you got in England associations or social centers that can help you, who you can talk to? Or
We've got a lot of mental health charities, but this was sort of I think no, it weren't 2017. It was just before lockdown. And basically, I rung this charity up, and I explained to them what they were, they weren't eating, they weren't sleeping, etc. And their answer to me was, take him to A&E and get him assessed. In other words, they wanted me to have him committed. And I says, that will never happen. That is one thing I will never do. I wouldn't have him,
It just sounds like because they can't be bothered.
Yeah, this is it. And it was like we were being pushed from pillar to post. Doctors didn't want to know.
You're right, Crypto, and you say that they don't want to be bothered.
You know what I mean? And we just felt like, you were being pushed and pulled from pillar to post, and nobody wanted to know. And I even contacted young adults social services to see if they could get him in with a mental health nurse, and basically they came out and they sort of asked him a few questions. Oh, we'll get back to you. And then I got a phone call, sorry, there's nothing we can do. So you sort of in limbo, not knowing what to do. And if we hadn't gone down this herbal route, it probably has still been like it now. But that's one thing I did, when she said take him to A&E and get him assessed. In other words, they wanted him assessed so they could,
it's really disheartening, all that.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's all right now. I mean, it's
a lot of them rather not deal with it. Rather like you deal with it. That's why you go and you get like, it's crazy when you get benefits for them and you get money for them. It's because they don't want to deal with it because they'd have to pay a lot more.
But same as I said. I mean, I suffer from panic attacks myself. I suffer from depression. But you imagine me trying to put a brave face on it and having to be strong for Callum when inside your heart's breaking. You know what I mean? You can't show Callum that. I mean, at one point it were even going to prison. You know what I mean? And he's one of the strongest men I know. Thank God for him taking him to this pharmacist. Thank God for the herbal remedies, because it worked. He got it. And as soon as he started sleeping properly and got into a regular sleep pattern,
functioning better.
Yeah, and that's when he started eating a bit better and eating a bit more, and
I know someone who has a son autistic, and once he wanted to get out of his home, and he didn't take his mobile with him. Because he's more than 20 now, he's about 22. And he goes to a day hospital. So I don't know how many days a week, but and the day he got out, he didn't tell his mom. I don't know what she was doing on that day, because he can't work. He can't even work.
That sounds like my son. He can't work.
And he wanted. That's what he told me when I saw him. He said, I wanted to be free. I wanted to, and he went out. It was 6 p.m. So getting dark. And when his mom realized he was not home, she was looking for him. And he wanted to go and see his auntie or someone like that in the family. He wanted to see her.
Did he know where he was going, or he was just going?
The thing is that he can't go by himself. Huh? She drives him.
He didn't know where he was going, but in his head, to him,
he wanted to go and see and visit the family. The thing is that he got lost. And when his mom went to the police station at about 8 p.m. or an hour later, they said to her, "Look, he's an adult again, one more time, an adult." And she said, "He's autistic, my son." And she was scared of him being trapped in a park, you see, because the parks at night are closed. So, and he came back home. Then he said, "Sorry, Mom," because they feel guilty very quickly. Very quickly, they feel so guilty. And he said, "Sorry, Mom, I'm so sorry." And when she told me the story, he was in front of me, and he was like a little boy saying, "Oh," and she said, "Next time you want to go out, you take your mobile with you, and so that I can call you." But you know what? It's getting really serious when you have that kind of situation. And the police said, "Hey, look, he's an adult." And she said, "But he's autistic, and you don't understand what he can be in danger. He can be in danger."
Yeah.
Well, it's not just like
I mean, they
go around in circles.
This is the thing. When they get to a certain age, they do class them as adults, but they can't function as an adult. That's the thing.
With the PIP thing, it's like, when I've got loads of questions, so it's like, well, he needs to claim himself. He can't claim for himself. He doesn't know what he's doing. But it's like, I have to do it. He can't do it himself.
It don't matter who it is, Crypto. If they're not able to fill all these forms out and everything themselves, you as his representative are allowed to represent him.
You're a milestone in his life. You're like,
you know what I mean?
How old is your son, Crypto? How old is your son? How old is he? Okay.
It's 90.
But this is the thing. Same as I say, this is the typical. The thing. Once they get to 18, they're classed as an adult. For Crypto's son, he won't be able to fill them forms out himself. So he has got to appoint someone to fill them forms out for him. You know what I mean? They can't
get his money for him because he can't deal with the money himself. You know what I mean?
Well, this is like Callum. He's got no idea of the value of money.
Well, the same camera, he just sees things, goes, "I want that, I want that, I want that." Not about if it's down to my son, he'd be coming back with paint pots and Eva's houses and stuff.
But there's some point you have to take control, because I mean, when I say Callum ain't got no understanding of money, I think he's a lot better than Cameron, put it that way. Yeah, and that's what I was saying. But he sort of, I mean, this is the thing. Callum has recently got PIPs, and Chris said to him, right, well, at your monthly money, we need some board off you. 25 quid, I think, is a reasonable amount. And, so he says, so out of your money each month, me and your dad want £100. He went, £100? You know what I mean? Like we were sort of, like we were stealing off him. You know what I mean? I says, Callum, when you think about it, it's £25 a week. Now, how many places can you go to? You get your electric paid for, you get your gas paid for, rent's paid, you've got your food, and we do your washing and everything. you find somewhere that are willing to do all that lot for £25 a week.
What does he study, Callum?
Well, it was studying media studies, but he was also doing maths and English to get a higher qualification in maths and English. Now, last year he thought he'd sailed through his English exam, but he was disappointed when it come back and he'd failed. So anyway, he talked to a careers person, and she says, well, my advice to you, Callum, is take a year off from your studies and just concentrate on your maths and your English, which that's what he's doing. So hopefully he'll be able to catch up with his maths and his English.
Maybe that was too much pressure for him.
Yeah.
Doing too many things at the same time. It's like for me,
that's basically what the careers officer said.
Two things at the same time can be hard for me. So imagine.
It's like, you imagine he's doing like his media studies, and then he's getting like homework or paperwork or whatever he's got to do. And then on top of that, he's got to do his maths and his English, revising, whatever. It is a lot. So that's what she advised him to do, is just concentrate on his maths and his English. But
because it's also a problem of concentration when you have to focus a long time on.
Yes,
I mean,
Marathon doesn't have the concentration thing. He gets frustrated. He gets really angry.
We had a review of Callum's Black Horse statement a couple of weeks ago, and she mentioned what they call an internship. So basically, probably 2 days out at 5, he is in college, but other 3 is actually in a workplace environment, sort of learning a particular skill. So he's getting hands-on. He's getting hands-on
sandwich course
experience. Yeah, you know what I mean. He's getting hands-on experience because he's in a workplace environment, and basically, the place of work, they don't sit him down for an exam. Let's just say they mark him on what they consider. You know, he's done this and he's done that, and you know what I mean. It's like a rolling thing where they assess him on what he's doing on a daily basis.
And plus, if in his personality is shy, because we can be shy, and we have to work on our shyness. It's not easy, life. So
that's it.
If you're shy, plus.
Well, that's it. You know what I mean? It's, but it's same as I've said. You know, this. I don't think there's one, like here in chat or here on panel that don't know somebody that's got special. You know what I mean? One way or another, everybody knows that certain person that's got special needs, be it autism or whatever, you know what I mean? And we
are very different one from another.
But yeah, you know what I mean? It's same as I say, it's something that I don't like to dwell on because it were a rough period, and it's fine now. Well, I wouldn't say it's fine, but it can manage his panic attacks now. Let's just say that.
That's what you have to say to him. When I was younger as well, I had panic attacks. Well, I can still be very anxious. And then you know how to... because when I was young, at 20, I fainted because of a panic attack. And now, if I feel nervous...
you see, Callum's weren't fainting. He was like physically sick. He was, physically sick. And I think everybody... reacts in a different way. You know what I mean? Like you said, you were fainting. People react in different ways.
Sure.
I thought you froze for a minute then, partners.
Nah.
So, But sorry if we've waffled on about, you know, autism and special needs and everything.
It's part of life. It's part
it
of
is, yeah.
And it's
you know, you don't
when
know
it's
what
a child, a brother,
you don't know what the next person's having to go through. You know what I mean? Often I put on this, how can I put it, this front, you know, I worry about Callum. I really do.
Because you're a mom, it's normal.
So, what has everybody been doing?
Worrying. It's not.
Yeah. So question is, partners, when you're taking your car into, or are you just taking spring?
I'm just taking strutting, get them to fit spring. I've got other side to do, but I'll worry about that later on.
Oh, so you ain't physically got to take the car in, then you just take the spring.
No. Garage is just around the corner, so I'll drop it in.
He's getting his spring sprung, his park nest.
Spring is sprung.
Yeah, God, I wished it would. You know, we don't know whether we're coming or going, Joelle, with weather nowadays. You know, it was lovely and sunny this morning, bright, shiny sunshine. You go out, and it's not freeze.
In Paris, it's colder today. Let me see. It's colder.
As we say, it's enough to freeze balls off a rash monkey here in York.
No rule. I mean, let me see.
Let's have a look. What temperature?
Paris weather now, it's 0.
Oh, it
And
says tomorrow's forecast here in Sheffield, it's going to be 7.
Oh, so in Dublin, for instance,
all I know is
it's even warmer again.
It says it's 5. It says it's 5 here. Look,
7 in Dublin and Glasgow for.
I think it's 4 here.
Yeah, it's 5 degrees here.
4 here.
Reason 4. It's 4 here.
Meaning it's logical that it's 4 in Glasgow, but in Paris
it's cold.
It's colder than whereas we are south.
Well,
I mean,
apparently it's going to be dropping down to 3
in a shot. No, it's spring thing, isn't it? I don't know.
Yeah, it's going to be 3.
You're like me, Janet. It's all Greek to me. Cars are double Dutch, or even if I got a car, I know a little.
But yeah, I'm like Crypto. It's got 4 wheels and a steering wheel and an engine under bonnet.
Yeah, and it means
and you drive from A to B in it.
Yeah.
Hey, Tracy.
Oh, Tracy.
Hi, Tracy.
Tracy.
Yeah, 4 feels
don't
like
worry
2.
about it, Tracy. Have you got it strapped up in any way, shape, or form? You might have sprained it. You know what I mean?
Oh, you've got you.
Yeah, get it a bandage or, you know, some strap.
What you need is a good sleeping, just to recover, sleep first. And then.
But I mean, this is the thing. I mean, when I were at work one day, I went out. We got like a local place where they did like filled, well, we call them cobs. Yeah, bread cakes here, and the buns, and they did like filled buns. So anyway, all girls in factory, what they weren't all that many, had put their order in. It was my turn to go and pick them up, and I says, well, I've got to go to post office for something, and I tripped over a paving slab, and I thought I'd broke my ankle, but I went and got it checked out, and I'd badly sprained it. But it's that painful. I thought I'd broke my foot. So Oh, she says she's going to minor clinic. Yeah, go and get it checked out, Tracy, because you could have broke a bone in your foot. You could have badly, you know, I at the time when I did mine, I thought I'd broke something because mine was my ankle and my foot.
No, what does
And I've
my
read-
head when you go? When the pressure said, does this hurt? Well, if I smack your nose,
What is he saying?
He says, what makes me laugh is you go into these minor injury clinics and they press it and say, does that hurt? And he says, well, you know, when you get a smack in mouth, that means it hurts.
Yeah.
Have I missed somebody?
That's what I'm questioning. I've not seen Ash come in.
No,
Tim, what are you on?
Have I missed
I
something?
think he's on two streets.
I've just looked and, well, hang on. It's at this time, I'd imagine Ash is probably.
He's channel hopping.
So that was what confused me, Scotty, because I thought, have I missed something? And I scrolled back and I thought, well, you know.
Ash was online.
It could be worse. I've had Tim where he's chatting on a stream and then he's messaging on my Facebook saying hello to everyone on my Facebook. I'm like,
Well, if it's scrolling, Tracy,
dear.
I'd highly advise you go and get it checked out. It's put sorry.
Bye.
I thought we might,
confused.
you know,
Yeah.
I know I'm a bit, but I thought mine were playing tricks on me.
Yeah, I was quite literally
I
scrolling
just
up
thought
and
that. I
down.
was looking up and I went, I don't see you.
Yeah, I even
I'm not
scrolled
saying
back.
hi.
I even scrolled back to see if I'd missed him, and I thought I didn't see him come in.
No.
No.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's you can never be too careful with with your ankle and your foot and whatever. They've got like very little bones, haven't they? You know what I mean, in your foot. What does David Beckham call them? Metatarsals.
Yeah, that's actual technical name.
See what Tommy's put.
He did popularise the term.
Tim, what the hell are you doing? We
Anyway,
want to
same as
know.
I say, has it been? Yeah, it's probably being crafty again. It goes through motions like it's going out, but it spends a bit of time on patio and then comes in, knowing Chris will give him a treat. Hi, John lad.
John.
Hello, John lad.
Oh, I'm glad you've come in, John lad. I'm just going to put myself on solo layout at the moment because John lad mentioned something the other week. Vintage gingerbread tray bake, John lad. Because John lad mentioned it on the stream. I don't know whether it was last week or week before, and I came across this today.
John lad, I'll taste test it for you.
It's a vintage recipe on the whip with sugar. Hey, here's another one. I bet Partness remembers these. $99 cupcakes.
Number 99.
Yeah.
Oh, because they got the flake in them.
So yeah, they're actually a cupcake.
But if you subtract
with a flake
30,
in.
that'd fill me.
Yeah. So yeah, I remembered you talking about gingerbread, ginger cake. And here's another one. This is especially for crypto. This one is.
Oh, chocolate in it.
It's going to have chocolate in it.
Oh,
Mint
chocolate.
chocolate.
Mint.
Ooh.
Mint chocolate chip cupcake.
Oh,
And that's another one I thought of crypto when I seen that one. I thought I've got to do that.
We're only 3 miles away from the Nestle factory.
But yeah, I thought of John Ladd when I seen that ginger cake, and then I've seen them cupcakes, and I thought, I bet I know we'll like them.
Yeah. I was doing the yum emoji.
John Ladd says, if you're ill after, I'll give you a pass. Hey up, John Ladd. I've been baking for years and he's never been ill once. So yeah, just
done it.
Yeah, I'm just putting it out there. He's been eating my baking for years and never once has he been ill. Terry says, oops, I fell asleep. Chocolate woke me up. I'll show you then, Terry. Yeah, you missed it. I saw the years and I thought of crypto straight away. Chocolate chip cookies, cupcakes.
Mint.
Mint, yeah, mint chocolate chip cupcake.
Mint. Yeah, it's mint.
So yeah. Right, that tastes as good as mine though, John Ladd. Can't be homemade. Wonder why they call them 99s even over here. I don't know.
I said subtract 30.
You know what I mean? Where does the term 99 come from?
Let's see if we can find out.
Yeah. That's sort of, yeah. Good question, that is, Tommy.
Apparently it is so called because the majority of ice cream manufacturers in the 50s were Italian. The King of Italy had an elite bodyguard consisting of 99 men. So anyone elite was called 99s by Italians. So they are called the elite ice cream a 99.
99.
Well, that's a bit of a...
Yeah, that's not as very exciting as I was hoping it was going to be. Huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
99 bodyguards, you know what I mean? What's that got to do with price of fish?
I love 99 flakes.
Yeah, you know what I mean? What weights, you know what I mean? What's that got to do with flakes?
Of Italy.
That's a lame
I know.
Yeah, that's a bit of a lame explanation.
There's another theory because where it's some guy in 20s opened up an ice cream shop in Scotland at 99 Portobello High Street.
That's still a lame excuse, you know what I mean? It's basically the flake depicts a 99 because otherwise it's just an ice cream cone, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's only a 99 with a flake stuck in top
Give me a
of
69.
it.
Well, I love 99.
Hang on, there's a couple possible reasons suggesting the name here. The ice cream is IC, which is the only way of writing 99 in Roman numerals. Ice cream, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to say.
And then the 99 elite soldiers.
Yeah, none of these.
The flakes are 99 millimeters long. Now that one makes more sense.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the only reasonable excuse or explanation.
The chocolate flakes have 99 layers. I wouldn't know. I hadn't sat there and counted how many layers of flake has, to be fair.
But yeah.
And then the one which Partners mentioned, the 99 Portobello High Street, they originally cost I
Well,
told old
you'll
money,
get
so
one for
I don't know.
99p. Put it that way nowadays.
6-6 per box of 99 items. There you are.
It's one of them things that I don't think we're ever going to find out the real reason why they're called a 99.
No, because I'm pretty sure the person that made it is long dead.
Scotty goes into it. I love how Scotty goes into everything. I just think chocolate and I'll eat it.
It's an original name.
But this is the thing. I mean, like, a cornet, as we call them, or a cone, without a flake in, is just a cornet or an ice cream cone.
Yeah.
But you stick a flake in it, and it's classed as a 99.
More like 69, joking aside. In fact, that went in millimetres.
So without a flake, it's nothing. I don't know.
I'll have a mint
It's one of the many mysteries of the world. You know, it's just an ice cream cone without a flake, but you stick a flake in it, and it's classed as a 99. So I don't know. One of the many wonders of the world.
Does it still cost 99?
No. I'm gonna say you must be joking. Probably about £2.50 now.
Probably it used to be 99.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's one of these things that I don't suppose.
I think it depends on the cone.
Well, this is the thing.
And how generous the ice cream man is.
This is the thing. You can have an ordinary cornet with just a bit of ice cream on, and then you've got like a cornet with like a double helping, and your ice cream's about that far.
Double in a bit, yeah.
And you can get one with quite a cream on.
But then you've got these other newfangled cones that look more like waffles. I don't know what they're called.
Wafer cone, I believe they're called.
Yeah, like a wafer cone.
What, tomatoes?
You know what I mean? And you know, and they how can I put it? The biggest of the biggest, if you know what I mean. Hiya, Richard. Well, Scott has already come up with that one, Richard.
Yeah,
Hi, Richard, by
that's
the way.
The first thing that came up, and it's a really rubbish reason, I hope.
But what's 99 chosen gods got to do with a flake? This is what we want to know, Richard.
99 red balloons.
But you know, it still
there's a lot of Pennywises.
It still doesn't explain the reason why an ice cream on its cone on its own is just an ice cream cone, but you stick a flake in it and it's called a 99. It defies logic.
The length of the flake would make more sense.
It still doesn't answer the question why it's called a 99. So, but it's the flake that actually makes it a 99. They are saying.
I used to just think it was the ice cream price at first. No, they stuck a flake in it, and a single ice cream times a 99.
So what if you put 4 flakes in your ice cream?
Oh, this is it. I'll just stick in the flake for it, make it eat it. This is the thing.
Oh, biscuit. I can hear biscuit.
You have 2 flakes in your
I think he's going through the motions, but whether or not he'll go out.
His explanation about 99.
I'll turn that toothache.
Hello, Scrapping Irish.
Irish.
Hello.
Hi, Scrapping Irish. How are you?
I didn't say anything.
It's all right. We're debating why a 99 is called a 99. And we haven't had any suitable explanations yet.
No.
So just to go over old grind, you've got a cone with ice cream. That's just a cone. But you stick a flake in it and it's classed as a 99. See, I told you don't want to go
So
on.
if you stick 2 flakes in it, is it called a double 99?
So this is the thing. This is the thing, Crypto. You do away with ice cream and just stick as many flakes in a cornet as you possibly
That sounds good to
can.
me.
What's that called then?
A double 99?
Chocolate overload. You know,
The perfect amount of chocolate.
Yeah, you cut middleman out and do away with ice cream and
Cut
just
out the middle out even further. Get rid of the cone. Just eat the flakes. Sorted.
Yeah, just buy the packet of flakes.
At least it'd be gluten free.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's
my case lactose free.
yeah. Richard says if you put 2 flakes in, it's 100.
Yeah, if you don't think about the milk in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's still you know, yeah, I get where Richard's coming from.
198.
It's the flake bit that makes it a 99, but I want to know why.
It's the main bit.
So what's so important about the flake bit that makes it a 99?
Hello, pal.
Hiya, Tony.
What's he been out for?
Because Dad was going to go out with your dad.
You could grab
And then
Daddy.
Dad opens the door and changes his mind. He goes,
Oh, no, we're not there.
yeah, a cone sounds like an American term. Cornet is correct English.
He'll go out eventually.
On it's a bit.
I don't know. It's a bit flaky, that's me.
But you go to any ice cream parlour in these seaside places, and it's called a cone there, not a cornet. But we, ever since I was a child, have called it a cornet. But yeah,
1930, that 99's have been a thing.
Go out with Daddy.
The flake was introduced in 1920, so it's 103 years old.
but
I'm watching,
it's one of these conundrum. I mean, it's like the Bermuda Triangle. I don't think
Yeah,
we'll ever.
you don't know why.
Yeah, I don't think we're ever going to get a definitive, you know, reason why it's called a 99. So, yeah. It's one of these that'll sort of live forever in the annals of.
Yeah, here we go. The origin of the name are uncertain. When it's coined in Portobello, Scotland, then 99 Portobello High Street.
That's the one that partner
That
said,
one.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one possible origin.
I never see you going against Tona.
But
Another address claiming for the 99 is in Dunkersley in Manchester, who operate a sweet shop at 99 Wellington Street.
do they sell flake though?
I don't know. Is the shop still open? Have they got empty wrappers?
Hey, I've just thought, you know when they make the flake, right?
If you know 9 flakes on it, you're going to say that now.
Forward in layers. I wonder if it's the layers of chocolate that they have to use for a 99.
I was waiting for that one.
Yeah, that is more of an explanation than, you know, the address or the 99 soldiers. You know what I mean? Because obviously, when they make a flake,
1920 is when the flake is
it comes out in sheets of chocolate. So could it be the fact that to create the perfect flake, they've got to have 99 layers of chocolate.
I am quite literally looking up if this sweet shop still exists.
That's just my that's just my
I'm not buying a flake to open each bit just to see how many bits of flake is on.
No, but what I'm saying is, Crypto, they've got to. I mean, they don't just make the. I mean, they might do, but they don't just make the individual flakes. They probably do it on a machine that does layers of chocolate, and then it's put.
Why can't everyone convey that to me? Because open my mouth and go,
But that's sort of that's just me thinking outside the box.
I get what you're saying, though. Yeah.
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 It could be. I mean, I don't even know how flakes. Shall we write to Cadbury's and ask if we can go and see flakes being made?
You know,
then we'll know for certain. Then we'll know for certain how they actually make flakes, and if it's to do with it, you know.
Got do a video on Cadbury World.
Ah. Ooh. Yeah, well, put it this way, Tony. Partners looked it up. Scotty's looked it up.
Yeah.
Partners came up with it with 99 Portobello Road, and Scotty came up with the thing that it were Italian and 99 foot soldiers or whatever.
No, they were born in 1899.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Right.
I mean, it could be something as simple as it's the layers of chocolate to make a flake.
Will be.
I tell you what, I'll shoot an email.
Well, if kind of flake, it would just be called a 99, then wouldn't it? If it was just chocolate.
I'll probably just say a list of all the possibly.
Well, where does the origin of the 99 come from? And can me and my friends come to watch 99 flakes being made at your factory? That sounds reasonable, isn't it?
This is what that lick when they go, one flake, two flake.
So Crypto's like this under the sheet.
Just eating the flakes as they come out.
Cut middleman out, just, load me up with plenty of chocolate.
Yeah, you used to be all waiting outside. Where's Crypto? She's getting done.
Hi, Brad. How are you?
He's just emptied the Cadbury's factory of all the chocolate. Yeah.
So I'll ask that same question. Where does 99 come into mix? Yeah, we've had all sorts of explanations. Can you imagine me going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh crap! I've lost count. Can we go back to the beginning?
Be a lot, mate.
Take a look at it now.
They give us jobs at Cadbury's.
Yeah. Well, we'll let Crypto have that bit where we lost count, and we'll start again.
Yeah.
Pass those logs.
Richard said the Italian story seems to be the most posted theory on Google. But what's that got to do with flakes?
It doesn't make sense, though. That's the thing.
No, it don't make sense. A Cornick Cohen into 99 we have the flake stuck in it. Yeah, it's all right. We're just offering sort of reasonable explanations why it's called a 99. I've started a debate here, haven't I?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I call that Italian.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? We've had several, 99 Italian bodyguards and 99 Portobello Road, but that don't take into effect where does flake come into it.
You outside at a 99 red balloons.
Yes, partners, put that in chat as well.
Damn it.
He says
Why,
99
what's that
red
for?
balloon.
Partners beat us to it.
Hey, up, I tell you something, Tony. Chris used to work at, well, it's Mondelez now, but it's Cadbury's Bassett's. And you were allowed to eat as many as you like while you're actually on the
Oh,
premises.
here's another one.
If you were caught,
Don't
with
tell me that. I need a job at Cadbury's first.
Here's another one.
Where's my application
So someone
from?
was told, right? I was always told it's because the ice cream comes out of the machine in a swirl, and the swirl starts in the center of the cone and has formed a twist in the shape of a 9. The original cones also came in 2s, so there was the formation of therefore 99.
that is a better explanation than other two. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's only called 99 if you put flake in it.
Exactly, they my sentiments, crypto. It's not a 99 without a flake in it.
Yeah, so that don't make sense either.
All right, we're having quite a friendly debate, John, lad. I'm going to shoot an email off to Cadbury's factory. We want to see 99
I get that.
flakes being manufactured. Cadbury's are skimping so much now they'll be heroes next with one giant bubble and forget nothing else inside.
No.
Oh, it worked. When we first come here, Tony, that was the only work I could get, and they were only working weekends, but they were working 2 12-hour shifts. As far as we know, Brad. So
Can you get rock? Can you get rock there?
well, me and Tim want him to go as a fridge magnet. But yeah,
I didn't ask for anything. It doesn't have to
the
get
thing is, Tony, you could eat as many while you're on the premises. You know, you could scoff them for you till your heart's content. But if you got caught, just one sweet in your pocket or on your person.
The other theory is they cost 99p initially.
That's another quite reasonable.
What, in 1930?
I'll probably go about another 15 minutes, Brad.
Not 1930.
But yeah, it's like roses and things like that. I mean, when I were a kid, they used to come in great big tins like that size.
Yeah, they've got really small now.
You know,
Now it's drinking.
Don't forget Quality Street.
And Quality Street. But yeah, they were actually tins. Oh, carry on.
1996 Cadbury produced was a chocolate bar in ice cream between 2 wafer biscuits. Then in the 1930s, Cadbury started producing a smaller flake bar specifically to stick into soft ice cream, with the bars being sold as 99 flakes in boxes unwrapped. Come to think of it, in the ice cream bars, I've always seen them in boxes, not in the packets.
Yeah.
Yeah. They do. Still to this day, they do just flakes in a bulk box.
And I think it is a box with 99 flakes in it.
Without no wrapping on them.
Oh,
Yeah.
is that why? 99 plates.
Well, I would, Tony, yeah, but I mean, that's the thing. When you work around them all day, you know, you get sick at sight.
Apparently, if you add 2 flakes to the ice cream, it's called bunny ears. With a flake with strawberry sauce is called monkey's blood. Where they come out of these?
What?
Monkey's blood.
With how many flakes in it?
2 flakes
Yeah.
is bunny ears. A flake with strawberry sauce is apparently monkey's blood.
Yeah.
If you turn around to an ice cream van and
Crypto's
say, "Can I
saying,
get a
who
monkey?"
cares? All I'm interested is flake.
Give me a damn flake.
Just give me the box of 99 now.
Can anybody remember going to ice cream van and they said, "Do you want juice and nuts on it?"
Yeah.
Like,
Interesting concept.
and hundreds and thousands, and I'd say, "Give me them all." I want nuts. I want, sprinkles. I want sauce and everything. See you later, Johnny. Have a good night. Look after Tracy for me.
Another interesting concept. I would say
Nice.
it was named for the boys of
Oh no, I like
99,
the feast.
one of the Italian heroes of the First World War who had been
Nuts
born
and
in
everything.
1899. The shape of a flake is said to have reminded the Italian ice cream sellers in Britain of the feather of the boy of the 99s wore on their caps.
Ah.
I like that one.
Yes, we have Cadbury's. Yes.
Yeah, we'd be sort of debating weight 99 flake.
The
Weight
thing is that
99.
I'm not inspired because I don't know about what it can be 99.
Yeah, another
Well,
one.
I've got actually written down,
Very interesting.
but it was
see all the
produced in
versions.
1920.
No.
So maybe
Yeah.
it took them a year to actually get the formula right.
Yeah.
And that's why they called it 99, because 1999.
Oh,
No, that's not right, is it?
brilliant.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, partners, can
Well,
you
that's
remember
terrible.
also when you went to, can you remember oysters that
Yeah.
they used to
Oh,
serve?
yeah.
290
Yeah.
in there, though.
Like an oyster shell, and they put your ice
Sure,
cream
everyone
all
did.
inside.
I don't remember
And,
that.
and a sandwich with a nugget wafer at bottom.
Yeah, I remember oysters.
You know, like but they used to
Big
make
bad one.
smalls, was it? The marshmallows, and they stick them all in the wafer biscuit.
3. There's a staple something.
But when I go live, I'll tell you all now. I'll not be live. See you morning, Callum.
Friday.
Nice.
Not right,
I've
Friday.
decided I'm not going live Friday because I'm going live Saturday, and I'm doing a big reveal.
Wow.
The Maycunder.
Yeah.
Have a sword.
So yeah, it's watch this space, and all will be revealed on Saturday night. Hang on a minute.
What are we doing?
Hi, Rich.
Wow.
How's it going?
Haven't you done your hair yet, Richard?
No, I'm going to do it this week. Friday, I'm going to do it.
No, it's Renata Grecian 2000.
he bought
Has it
he
boot
bought
polish?
one of them. He bought one of them just for men.
No, I bought one colour
They were
boot
doing
polish.
it weekend just gone.
So we are
Thursday,
expecting
Friday night.
a big reveal. We are expecting the great news. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to do a double reveal on Saturday,
Double
Richard.
reveal.
Oh, what are you revealing?
That's it. I can't see me red hair. I've got to get rid of all
Not a microphone. I went there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to wait and see.
Oh, I've got a joke.
All light at the bottom.
I'll put it this way, I'm going a bit more to time than what you are.
It's gone all white
I've
now.
got
So
a
it's
joke.
Saturday this week, is it?
Yeah,
Uh,
because that's when it's all occurring.
oh, well.
I will try to do,
Oh, going down on Saturday.
slide into the chat at some point
Yeah.
because
I've
I've
got
got
a
the
joke.
RC racing on Saturday.
I'm
Oh, right.
so
no worries
it
about
might
it.
actually be done. Yeah, it might be done by that time. Probably
Yeah.
not. But
Well, you
hopefully
think-
the timing's right.
Because Chris sort of said to me, says, well, you're going Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you go Friday and Saturday, you'll only be having like Thursday and Sunday off. So I said, well, I'll tell you what, I'll not go live Friday and I'll go live Saturday where I'll reveal all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not reveal all. But,
Yeah, because it can get a bit much if you're doing the live all the time, can't it?
yeah. Hey, up. Tell you something, Brad, they've all gone.
What a
I've got
surprise.
a joke.
I've got the challenge of
a friend
sticking
sent
that
me
back
today.
onto that.
go on, Joel, tell us your joke.
Alors, I don't know if it's funny, huh? The joke is, I'm getting married on February 30th. Everyone is invited to attend.
Yeah,
Think
because
about
we're
it.
in
February 30th.
Yeah.
Everyone.
How many days are in February?
That's
28.
Let's have a look.
28. We're on a leap year. There's 29.
Okay.
Very good, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, not.
Should we tell you should be getting?
Hey, look, I got questioned by cupcake police today. This is laughing. He says to me, Callum, this is Callum, how many cupcakes you had? I said, I've only had 2. So he says to Chris, how many cupcakes you had? He says, I've got 1 left. You know what we're after, don't you? We're after an extra one.
Because it does that.
Yeah.
It does that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It tells you, it tells you, it tells you.
I've seen that cupcake thief, but he knows he wants.
Crypto says she's seen your picture, cupcake thief. But yeah, we know Callum, we can read him like a book, and he'll say, yeah, don't forget you've got another cupcake, or don't forget you've got another 2 cupcakes. Right.
As you did last time, once you unwrapped a muffin, and that was really nice to see unwrapping the muffin. So you could have.
Would you like to unwrap a muffin?
The cupcake.
Yeah. So yeah, this coming Tuesday, Brad, we're making jammy Dodgers, homemade jammy Dodgers in the heart shape.
It's got to feel something right on the tip of partner's tongue. You look like you're going to say something.
Who's going to say he likes a good muffin?
Just got the feeling he's going to say something then.
You can see him having to bite his.
knock it in off.
Yeah.
Dive right in.
We're considering, Brad, week after that, Guinness chocolate brownies.
Oh, different.
So
Chocolate.
we're going to have some alcoholic brownies. Look.
That'll be quite stout.
Stout. Guinness chocolate brownies. So you need a cup and a third of Guinness for the cakes, and then you put like a ganache on top, and you need 4 tablespoons of Guinness start for that as well. So there's
How did you say ganache? I'm like, where's amjad?
So yeah, brownies that have got Guinness in them. Hey, I looked on Asda, and them cans of Guinness are quite expensive. Don't they do a cheaper version? Nice. Don't they do a cheaper version than Guinness? Hey, oh, Joelle's got a Guinness. Look.
Hey.
So yeah, these are the ones that I were looking at, and I thought, blimmin' heck, I only want some to just put in some baking. You know, I've got to take a second mortgage out of it.
Just get 1 can.
Stout.
Will Chris drink
Not
it?
open yet.
Problem is, if you just go in and buy 1 can, you look like somebody who's got issues.
Hey, look. This is the thing. I'm going back to Coronation Street. I know it's boring, but anyway, she goes to corner shop and she comes back with 3 cans of beer. And I says to Chris, I says, who do you know that just goes to corner shop and buys 3 cans of beer, 1 each? You know what I mean?
I'm joking.
I mean, last time I knew, they come in packs of 4.
Oh, it's in 4s, yeah. I never heard of a 3 pack.
Tommy says you need a pack of 6 for the baking. No, it's only like
and buy
I
2 cans.
reckon 1 can should do me and 2 are to push.
You
You only
can, if
need
you
a-
go in a shop, you can just take them off the actual thing and buy 2 cans. You can do that.
Well, I've never known a shop round here that sells them singularly. Not even
Yeah, you
after.
can take them off the plastic thing and just buy 2 cans. You don't have to buy the whole pack.
But yeah, I mean, it says a cup and a third. So I reckon 1 can, but 2 are to push, just to be on the safe side.
I've never really had any of that in it, unless it's like
I don't like it, to be honest with you.
I think about steak and
Why
chicken
much is
pie
in a
with
cup?
ale in it. It's
What's a
ale and
cup
steak and
measure?
chicken pie. But I've never had it in
Hey,
anything
babe.
sweet.
Oh,
Will you get me, my cup measurement?
which ones?
The plastic ones.
Not the white ones.
Because
Yeah.
cans come in 3 sizes. It's 430, 500, or 570.
Well, then I seen that they were 440, and then they them 4 ones. What Joel's?
440, 500, or 578. I don't want Joel to look like a 578 did that, or a 500.
Yeah, Brad says this corner shop sells them individually. You just pull them out the 4-pack.
That's the medium one,
500
and then you can get
or 50 CL because it's in
What size of that one?
500 mil.
Oh, it's 500. Right.
It says CL on the centilitres because she's in
1
France.
cup is 240 mil.
Right.
That's a cup.
Yeah.
And it says on handle 240 mil. A third of a cup is 80 mil.
Well, one
That's
can's more than enough then.
That is the third of a cup, which says on handle. Look, it says 80 mil.
One can and you're gonna spur. You're gonna have some to drink.
Well, I know. Well, can it over there or finish it off? That's a cup, look, and it does say says 240 mil.
Yeah. Well, a can's more than enough then.
So 1 can will do.
Or you have too much.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't need 2
just a normal Coke can, I think, 330.
Is it?
I think so, yeah.
No, you don't want a lot.
But yeah, that's all it needs for recipe. A cup and a third, and just 4 tablespoons for chocolate.
Well, a 500 ml can will do that, won't it?
Oh, easy.
Oh, unless you're getting a bottle.
Easy.
Well, it says a 400 one would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would.
So let's have a look, see if they do single cans of Guinness down at Pasta.
Try local offer. Sell them in a single can.
But this is the thing. This is the thing.
So a normal can
I would say that it don't have to be Guinness. It can be any start, really.
No, yeah.
Lucky Brown.
No, that ain't
It's gonna be dearer.
You know what he's just said? A Nuki Brown. He says that's not a start.
That's bloody awful.
I've never even heard of that.
It's horrible.
Newcastle Brown.
No,
Have you heard of that?
Newcastle Brown Ale.
Gone off gravy.
No, Boddington's.
It sounds like I'm having a kebab.
I'll show you it, Crypto. I'll see if I can Google it for you.
You either love it or hate it. It's like my Martin's Nuki Brown. Oh, God.
Really horrible.
Guinness, I've never even tried Guinness in my life, so I wouldn't even know what it tastes like.
Horrible.
I had one bought for me for free, right? Didn't even know the person, they just randomly gave me it. I thought,
yeah.
Okay, I drank it.
It says a premium brown ale. And they come in 550 ml. That's a Newcastle Brown. Look.
Oh, right, okay. But what will it taste like in food? It's
It says a premium brown ale, full-bodied with a distinctive caramel fruity character, pleasantly sweet aftertaste. Yeah, it tastes shit, in other words.
Yeah, told you that.
Well, they do that steak and ale pie,
Hi,
don't they?
Tony.
New
Yeah,
webcam
that's
one.
the only I think I've had is steak and ale pie. I've only ever had that. I've never had it in
Hello,
the
partners.
So yeah, it's. I mean, I suppose, in a way, it's an acquired taste. Is Newcastle brand? Yeah, I think.
I think.
Oh yeah.
Cult
I think. I mean, personally, I think it's shit. But hey ho.
They clipped on their ages every time I come on this. Everybody ages.
It's shit. There you go.
What crap?
So
We're debating Newcastle brand now, but yeah, yeah. Just tell Newcastle to keep it because we don't want it.
Now I've just connected this. It come in this little box. I've just connected it, and it did me all within 1 minute. Connect up.
They usually do, Tony.
Especially at that cost.
But yeah.
This is on my new computer now, this guys.
Oh. It's a lot clearer picture though, Tony.
I don't know if it's 4K or 1080p. I don't know. It looks nice. It's only a little thing.
Probably 1080.
Brad says he's proud of himself. He's not.
Cut my face off.
No, is that for?
That's one of your cars, isn't it, partners, in the background?
Yep.
Yeah, I thought it might be. Yeah, you got 4?
Yep, I've got 4.
4 cars? Honestly. Made your money.
No, there's only 2 on road.
Hey?
2 at road legal. There's only 2 at road legal.
Oh, right, so you've got 2 main ones and 2 you fix up?
Yeah.
Right, I thought that might be the case. He does this, I was watching his show last week tonight. He does all sorts of car stuff, don't you, partners?
Yep.
Yeah, I noticed that last week you were fixing stuff.
This is the thing. What match? Who were playing tonight? Man U and Leeds, weren't it? Who won?
I think it was a draw, 2-2. I think.
Were it? I know Leeds and Man U was playing.
Yeah, a draw.
Up la Villa.
Hello, Joel. Long time no see.
Hello, long time no see, Tony.
I've not been on for about 5 weeks on the other channel.
He definitely watched match last night, Brad.
What a match! Yesterday, I saw the summary of it. Oof.
Apparently, they were very biased to Wrexham as well. Again, Chris says, "Hey, is it same referee?"
I'll do it that way.
2 or 3.
Best about it though, Wrexham scored a penalty.
I don't need headphones with mine. Built an headphone.
Wrexham scored a penalty, and then they got another one, and goalkeeper saved it. That's how it come. It was 3-1.
Crazy how?
No, I don't know what time you're going, but I'm gonna pile it. I don't know what time.
Okay. I'll wait. You go and I'll wait till you come back.
Oh, is that just Collector? Hello, Collector.
But
what we're talking about? Canettos, 99 cornets.
Oh my God! Don't start that again.
Cabbage flake, all because she loves the cabbage flake.
Yeah.
Did you used to watch that advert, Richard, where it was on, and she's there in that boat with that flake on that water?
Yeah.
Brad says, "Do you think City will get relegated?" I very much doubt it.
It was never polluted, was it? The water was never polluted. I noticed that. Nobody polluted. The water was never polluted, guys. I mean, now it's polluted, but back then it didn't.
Hey, there's Zippy. Zippy. Behind partners.
Oh yeah, behind partners.
Zippy, loves it.
Mastermind. He should be on Mastermind. I think he should be in that chair. Dun, dun, dun.
Zippy crack.
Mastermind, he would win the contest or the game.
Oh, it's God. He's not in much pain then.
Yeah. But yeah, it's horrible when they. Yeah.
Hello, Chris. Nice to see you. Even though I don't see you.
Oh, Joel, do you
How
drink
do,
Guinness?
Chris?
Joel, do you drink Guinness?
I do.
Blimey.
I don't like
Because I know Ireland. I've been so many times to Ireland that
Right.
I like all kind of beer. I don't drink too much Guinness. It's not.
No.
I'm not connected, Joel. I can't have help.
I bought one and I said, okay, why not?
Right.
So I've been drinking recently, Jeanette, since I've been off. Strongbow cider.
Oh, that's.
Richard, do you drink Guinness?
No, Strongbow. The advert where it was like 3 hours when in a desk going back in the day.
Oh, says here's one for you. What was an acronym of? I don't know.
Today is Saturday. Wear a smile.
This is shit Wednesday off shit.
Oh, we have a new Chris.
Oh yes, Chris.
I think Chris forgets I also support United.
Sharp, the player Sharp, and
Billy Sharp, yeah. Well, didn't you hear him last night when he scored in the win? We got Billy Sharp.
Wow.
Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? This new owner.
Yeah. Gordo said close for you.
Money, isn't he?
Yeah, apparently, from what I've read on Google,
yeah,
this European Nigerian billionaire that supposedly says Nigerian. Anyway, he's supposed to be a billionaire, but he's got this airline company which is non-existent.
So he doesn't have a company at all, basically.
Reportedly.
It's supposed to have a company.
They're all making.
Checked out before you do anything.
Is it like an eco-friendly airline?
Does it exist?
No, it don't exist according to what Google said anyway, so.
But Google's not always like Jeanette, is it?
But yeah. But you see at the moment, it's somebody called Prince Abdullah. So yeah, you know what I mean?
Well, look, I look bloody Asian now, I'm the mayor chopped. I'm going to beard again.
So when's your birthday, Tony? Because I remember that you had said February.
What, mine?
52.
Yeah, 20th of this month and 52, yeah. 20th of this month.
Great.
I don't know where it's gone. It's gone nowhere. It's gone nowhere. Where's it gone? It's about.
It's only 5 minutes since we're talking about it.
It's next 2 weeks. 2 weeks. This week. It's on the Monday this year. Yeah, 52 this year. Don't know what it's got. I worked 5 minutes since my 40s again. I don't know where the bloody years are going.
It's a week on Monday.
Is it?
Yeah. It's Valentine's Day on Tuesday, so Monday's 13th, so a week later it's a bit 20.
Oh, it's always the week after Valentine's Day. That's it. My birthday's always the week after Valentine's Day. That's it.
I know you've only just joined us, Tony. If you want to hang about, we'll talk about after the show. But yeah, I'm going to go. I won't be on Friday this week because I'm going to be streaming Saturday. Because I'm doing a big reveal on Saturday.
Oh, you're doing another big reveal, are you, Jeanette?
Yeah. Not as reveal as, you know. Not that kind of reveal. Yeah.
Confidential today, but
I'm not telling you what.
Big fish. What's it called? Them these elite ones, the ones what they influence, them posh ones. I've seen a few of them.
You make in your baking. Is it Johnny Dodge who's making this time first?
Anyway, I'm going to go. If you want to stop behind and have a quick knit and natter, yeah, you're quite welcome to do so. So I'm going to shut it down, and I shall see you on Saturday for the big reveal. If you want to know what it is, then you'll have to tune in and find out.
What a trailer! It's
still looks, Scott, I know, I keep dishing it, but it looks so